It shows, I think it shows. It's incredible. It's been a long journey, and we're very excited that we're finally here, very close to the release of our series, our baby. We put in a lot of work into this, so I'm really glad that all of you love the trailer and the teaser as well. Looking forward.
Wishing you both the best for Citadel Honey Bunny. And Varun, congratulations, you've completed 12 years in the industry on the 12th of October, a few days back, and gave us 16 fantastic movies. Let's have a huge round of applause and congratulate. Thank you, Varun. Now, what convinced you to choose Citadel Honey Bunny as your first series, and how different is the role of Bunny from the other action heroes that you've portrayed so far?
Honestly, it's because of Family Man. When I saw Family Man 1 and 2, I saw Sam was in it as well. And I saw that show, and it was a late night phone call with DK. He must have wondered why I'm calling him so late. And we just started discussing just action and how I've never done action. And what's the space of action I want to do. And I don't think he was supposed to tell me at that point, but he leaked it. He told me that they're doing something with the Russos. And I was like, you had me at Russo's. I was like, what is this? Like Russo's and Raj and DK. I was just like, my God, this is something global. This is going to be huge. And then I met Raj, and then Raj was like, this can happen, that can happen. We can do this with the character. And I was just like, the possibilities are endless. And in my heart, honestly, I was manifesting and hoping that Samantha will be the actor they'll want with me in this. And I think I said it to you all before you all told me about her. I said this can be Samantha, right?
Thank you.
I'd just seen Family Man 2 and I was a fan, and I was like, no, I was a fan when I saw Makhi, honestly.
Thank you.
So I think everything just came together. There's KK Sir in this, who I'm a huge fan of. There's Sikandar, who I'm so happy that we are sharing screen space for the first time. I've known him since he bullied me when I was a child, so this is great. There's Saqib, who I'm very fond of. He's a dear friend. And so many other friends that I've made who are here, who I'm going to introduce you to very soon. So it's just a really, really special universe that we've created.
Your manifestation has worked well for you. Samantha, my questions for you. Now, stepping into the shoes of a fierce female spy is no small feat. Now, what were your first thoughts when you were approached for the role of Honey, and what made you decide, yes, I'm going to do this?
I mean, from time immemorial, we're just used to, if there is a spy series or a film, it's always a male character at the center of it, doing all the cool action and saying all the cool dialogues and also saving the day, mostly. So I think that what sets this apart is the fact that I get to kick some ass as well. And it's fantastic. So I think that finally, with the series Citadel, and to be part of such a internationally connected spy world with connected stories with people like Priyanka Chopra and Matilda, doing some of the heavy lifting ourselves, it's just an amazing way to represent finally women of society correctly, maybe. Because we do it all, don't we?
It's a balanced world of Citadel Honey Bunny.
Yeah, so it was just too tempting an offer, and I manifested it.
In fact,
as
the
well.
men are outnumbered. The women are definitely leading the way in the Citadel universe.
We are looking forward to
We
that.
have very supportive men.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And we did get a glimpse of that in the trailer as well. A super powerful performance there, and we can't wait for the 7th of November. Now, we cannot wait to watch when it launches, as I said, on the 7th of November. And now I'm going to request Nikhil, Raj, DK, Sita to please join us back on stage as we deviate with prior commitments. But a big shout out to them as well. And first of all, congratulations to all of you on a power-packed trailer. As you know, that we look forward to. Now, to all of you in the cast, I would like to ask you, Citadel Honey Bunny is the Indian series from the world of Citadel and a pivotal part of the larger world of spice. Now, how was the experience of being part of this mega project? To the cast. Kashvi, starting with you, Dilima, hi, how are you? You're looking beautiful.
Thank you so much.
मेरा प्रेम
Actually, this is my first show. This is my first step to achieving my big dream of becoming an actor. So I'm really glad that I got to be a part of this mega project, and I got to work under the amazing director Raj and DK sir, and also Sita ma'am. It was also very fun with you. I'm very happy actually. I'm an honest person.
You know, you're lucky to have them, but I'd say the same that they're also lucky to have you because you're so
And of
sweet.
course, Varun Dhawan and Samantha.
Mahinder.
What about you guys?
So as a kid, you always dream of, hitting goals, riding bikes, shooting guns. So it's like it's an imagination as a child. But Raj sir, DK sir made it true for me at the age of 35.
Sapne sach hote hain. Your thoughts?
Well, I actually was a spy in my previous life, and while Raj and DK sir were researching on Family Man, that's when they met me and they took all the info from me as to how to make a show on spies and everything. So that's when I said that let me come to your time and be a part of your show and your universe of Citadel. And yeah, I lent a hand to them. I think, is this story at all believable, what I'm saying right now?
Yeah, time travel.
So that's why they took me. I think I'm a good actor there.
And Sikandar.
Yeah, I just wanted to bully Varun again. That's it. It had been a while since I bullied him. I said, give me a chance to bully him again. And
He bullied everyone.
they were really nice to. In fact, I didn't meet Shobham, so he's again in that previous life of his own. But yeah, so I was like, Raj, please take me. I need to bully Varun again. But in fact,
ये आलू के पीछे जो है ना
it was good for him to work with Samantha, Varun, Raj, DK, have Sita around. It was beautiful to be a part of this show. And as you've seen the trailer, I think it speaks for itself. It's fantastic, superb. Congratulations.
Wishing you the best. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kayla, that would be great so that when they're answering, we don't get disturbed. I'll begin my questions to both of you. Now, can you share some behind the scenes insights of the development process and tell us about the discussions with Russo Brothers and Prime Video on how to weave the story of Citadel Honey Bunny into the world of Citadel?
Long ago, before COVID came, we met Jennifer Sanke, who had an idea
अरे हम लोग के पूरे प्रेम में उसमें मोबाइल ही आ रहा है
universe. And so yeah, we had to say yes. And then we met the Russo. We flew to LA to meet the Russo brothers and team. And DK wore Iron Man's glove, and I wore the Thanos glove in their office. So first things first.
We had a duel right there in their office.
As to what kind of story to say, so we both couldn't agree. So we called Sita and said, "What do we pitch them?" So what was nice is that they were really keen for us to do what we do in our way, than tell us what to do. So they said, "We love your voice and we love the style, and so whatever story you guys think is going to fit in the universe, go for it." And since then, it's been very collaborative, and it's a huge team. I'd like to say all the development team, the Amazon team, being very cooperative. It's been an extremely long process. So finally, we are here.
That's why it took so long as well, because there are so many teams. So yeah, when we met them, we actually were lucky enough to sit in their writers' room of the American Citadel, and it's great to get a glimpse into how they work. Like now it's like the Russo brothers and the writers and the director and executive producer. A lot of people sitting around the table reading the script, their version, their script, and breaking it down. And they're like, oh my god, we should get a bigger table for a writer's room. There's only like 2 or 3 of us sitting on a laptop and talking. So yeah, so we've learned a lot from that process by working with them. And hopefully, we'll be able to use that going forward as well.
Thank you to both of you for being instrumental in putting out Indian content on the global map. So thank you so much. And Sita, my question is for you. How did you approach the crafting of the timeline, plots, and characters of Citadel Honey Bunny?
So we had a very straightforward emotional through line connect to the main show, which is
the character of Nadia, played by Priyanka. So for us, the connect was symbiotic right there. However, beyond Nadia, we want to create new characters so that people would be engaged and invested in them. So we made it the story of Nadia's parents. And we always talk about this one core theme we had. We all know about James Bond, but do we know who James Bond's parents were? So that was the bedrock on which we built Honey and Bunny's story.
I could just let her go on and on talk because she can spill the beans and we could get to know more.
No,
Nikhil, after watching the trailer, I don't think there's any doubt about the fact that the series truly is being global and beyond scale, in your opinion. What makes the content appeal to a much larger audience, and also what are your expectations, personal expectations from the series?
Sure, I think the world of Citadel itself is quite unique. I don't think there is another sort of connected international spy world like this, so that's really cool. The US Citadel series laid the foundation, got the franchise going. We then had the Italian version, which is Citadel Diana, and now we have Honey Bunny. What makes Honey Bunny really stand out is that while it's an action-packed, thriller, but the heart of it is family, it's relationships, it's love, and those emotions are global. They will travel across the world, across languages. Also, Raj and DK have added their unique charm and wit that brings in this, amazing tadka into the story. And that's why we believe that this will travel across the world quite successfully, and we're really looking forward to it.
The tadka, we want the entire dish to be dished out. We can't wait for the 7th of November. Wish you the best. And Varun, I'd like to know from you about your character, about Bunny, and how it fits into the overall world of Citadel.
So how does Bunny? So our series, it starts way before Citadel begins. Because since the timelines, we are based in the 90s. So this is almost the way everything began, and how the future installments will play out. So it was starting afresh almost. We didn't have any reference to look up to because obviously we are in the 90s, so we don't get all the crazy gadgets that are available today. But we had to rely a lot on the things that people did in the 90s. 90s also happens to be my favorite period of probably filmmaking and life, because I was at that age where I was running wild probably at that age. But yeah, so it was really, really fun. So Bunny is an orphan.
Yeah, I think you can assure it.
Yeah. I don't know what I can say or no because
He's very much an orphan.
yeah, he's an orphan, and KK sir, who plays Baba, obviously you can understand the relationship over there is like a mentor figure for me, and that's how everything unfolds. And and then obviously me and Sam is a big Hindi film industry backdrop. And like I said, I love the 90s because my father made so many films in the 90s. So I would always come up with suggestions and tell Raj and why can't we use this song? Why can't we use a song from Subhash Ghai's film? So we would always keep debating on the music and references of what my character would probably hear at that time, or the kind of Mumbaiya, I think at that time, Bombaya tone that I would speak in. So I have like two ways I speak. One is the way how Agent Rahi speaks, and one is the way how Bunny speaks.
So he knocked himself out with the impersonation.
Yeah. And every time I would use any bad words, Sita would get very upset with me, and she's like, "No, you cannot abuse. This is not the tone."
I'm not that bad.
But I think he was right about the time travel, but it is the 90s, we're going back to the 90s. So yeah, so we look forward to that. Thank you. Coming to you, Samantha, before I ask the question, now I would say this is in collaboration with Sita. Because Sita, so we had a conversation and I said, we saw it in the trailer, so if I could request you to do that for us, कि थोड़ा surprise होके बताओ. So I took permission. I said, let me, in collaboration with Sita, it's not me alone. So yeah, can we do this?